Well, Tammin Sursock started off in Summer Bay before shooting off to Hollywood. There, she's scored roles alongside Miley Cyrus and a major turn on a hit international drama, Pretty Little Liars.
Now Tammin is making everyone laugh with her viral TikToks, relatable content and a popular podcast. And in big news, she's returning to our screens later this year in a new lead role. Tammin Sursock joins us live. Hello. We always love seeing you.
Good morning.
Oh, my goodness. It's so good to see you. And as much as I'm so excited to see you, I did want to see Larry's butt. and his Logie. I feel like he's already sent it to everyone. But
everyone's
They're not even asking for it. He's just sending it anyway.
I'm sure it's very sore and painful and he can't sit down. But
what things do you most look forward to when you come home?
Oh, I know. The first thing that comes into mind, I love my mum and dad, but is the coffee. That's
yeah,
like the first
of course.
thing. There's not great coffee in the States. My parents, my family, the beaches, just the Aussie lifestyle, I think. You know, America's such a rat race. I think people live to work, and I feel like people here more work to live. They enjoy their life, and I'm not saying you don't in America, but it's just, it's so relentless that I feel like I can take a little bit of a breath and go for a walk.
Yeah.
Like it's a few octanes down in intensity.
I was so stressed this morning because the Uber wasn't going to be here, and I was like stressing out, and I thought this is a very American thing to do. And I got in, and he was like, "Hi, dolls, how's it going?" He wasn't stressed. And
your daughter Lennon recently started at school. Tell us a bit about how she's going.
Yeah, I mean, life goes so fast. Like, I feel like all of a sudden she was born and now she's in kindergarten, and I said I wasn't going to get emotional, and when I dropped her off with that little backpack and the school uniform, I bawled like a baby. I was like, please, can no one please look at me? But yeah, it just goes so fast, and I have a 5 and a 10-year-old now, so yeah.
Oh, and life's just going to get busier and busier. Your brand new podcast is doing really well.
Yes.
For those who haven't heard it, what's it all about?
It's honestly honest, fun, you know, conversations with Australian talent. We had Larry on the show. It was one of the funniest interviews. I didn't even know half the stuff that about him that he said on the show. It's called the SH''T show. It's something that we say a lot in Australia, and yeah, it's very candid conversations, and we've had some really amazing talent. And you know, I just interviewed. You know, who's coming on today?
Jess Rowe.
Jess Rowe just came on, yes. And so, yeah.
And Amy Shark.
Amy Shark's there too. So it's been a wonderful experience. It's also been nice to come back and forth. Yeah.
Amazing. And a huge time of year, it's fair to say, in America right now, Tammin, with the election campaign in full swing. Give us a sense of what it's like living in the middle of that. Let's call it a circus.
Because you're not based in LA, are you?
I'm based in Nashville. Yeah. Yeah, and America's very political. There's really no shades of grey. You're either one side or the other side. And it's quite intense over in the States. And it's difficult because, you know, you have lots of different friends from lots of different areas, and you want to understand. And I realized that you really have to change people's opinions, you have to listen to their fears. And I think that that's the most important thing around politics, is like listen to why people vote the way that they do and understand them, so you can have those conversations to maybe go, well, why don't we see it this way? And maybe if you understand this way. And also the news can be very polarizing. It's either one side or the other. We're never really having the conversation. That's really why I started my podcast in the first place, is to have those conversations and life is all different shades of gray. It isn't just black or white. And I think in America, if we can come together, because I think that we really need a good America. America is a great country as well, and I think that we have seen so much negativity, and the news reports so much negativity, but there are some amazing people, and people are fighting for the rights of others, and we need a good America. And I think that hopefully this election we will go more towards that, and I'm hoping for togetherness. I'm hoping for more of a community. And it can get nasty, but I'm hoping that we change that.
Well, you're home now for a while, so you can escape that for just a little bit.
I know, we do 50-50.
We've got to talk about this big new project that you've got happening. You've just finished shooting.
Yes, I finished a big American film, actually, but you guys will also see it. It's in a network. I play the lead. I'm not actually allowed to say what it is, but I should soon.
You can say it's around a season, a certain season.
It's around Christmas.
Christmas movie.
It's around Christmas.
That's a good clue.
Yeah, and I'll be doing a few other films for the network as well, which will be really great. And the funny thing is we shot it in the dead of the heat of summer. So I'm wearing snow gear with like snow, and I'm sweating. I had a Mountain Dew in the back of my pants and like a Diet Coke. I was getting like frostbite, like right where my butt was, and I just thought, like, just pretend that you're really cold. And I was like, oh, it's so freezing, so cold, but I'm sweating bananas. Yeah.
So you've got you're doing a podcast, you're filming. You'd think you have no time for anything else, but you've also going to squeeze a book in there. You're writing a book.
I am writing a book, and they asked me. They said, you know, do you want a ghostwriter? And I'm like, no way! I will write every single word of the book. And now I'm like, oh my goodness, this is a lot of work.
That. Give me the ghostwriter.
I said to Larry, I was like, how did you do it? And he's like, it was easy. And I thought, I think everything's probably easy for him. But yeah, I'm halfway through the book, and there's some things in there that people definitely don't know. And I've written every word.
Oh, we cannot wait to read it and see you in that special movie that revolves around Christmas. Tammin, always lovely to see you. Thank you for calling in and saying hi.
Thank you so much.
You can listen to Tammin's podcast now wherever you get your podcasts. It's called, well, we can't say...
The SH apostrophe T
Show. Beautiful. Love it. Thanks, Tammin.